Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to your module on carbohydrates. Many people eliminate carbs from their weight loss programs and blame them for obesity and diabetes. Truth is, they're a much needed energy source. They help spare protein from being broken down as a fuel source, as we'll learn a little bit later what proteins are. They help maintain your blood sugar, which allows your brain and your body to function optimally because it has energy. So it's important to understand what carbs are. So carbs are a simple sugar that ends up being broken down into glucose. Glucose is the simplest form of energy that the body can use. When it's broken down into this tiny form, it can be found in the blood, which then circulates these nutrients and this energy throughout the whole entire body. So it's very, very vital that we have carbs in our diet because they allow us to get energy quickly. Whereas on the other hand, fats give us more energy, but it takes longer to tap into that energy system and to use that energy. As we continue on, we'll see why different macronutrients are useful in different scenarios. I also want to touch on the fact that the type of carbs you are eating and consuming are very important. So carbs get a really bad name because of all of the processed food that we are exposed to on a daily basis, especially here in America. A lot of that food is paired up with fat, and it's hard to tap into that energy if we needed it right now. So it's important to know kind of where those sources are so you can make choices accordingly. Simple carbs are what the media has deemed the enemy, okay? These are the foods that taste so good that once you take one bite, you end up eating the whole entire thing and you start to feel guilty and you feel sluggish, ruggish, boned by the end of it. And you're like, I'm never doing this again. And then 2 hours later, you're eating all of the cupcakes. All right, so we've got simple carbohydrates. This would go into the category of like pizzas, pastries, breads, refined breads at least, white bread, white pasta, crackers, things of this nature that maybe don't have a origin from Mother Earth or they were processed and made in a factory. Next, we've got complex carbohydrates that take the body a little bit longer to break down, such as whole grain breads and pastas, steel-cut oatmeals. A lot of vegetables have carbs in them and they're very low calorie, so they give you a steady supply of energy without a really large crash and without cravings, helping you maintain your blood sugar throughout the day, feeling satiated, feeling good, and feeling confident in your ability to make choices for your next meal. So we were just talking about blood glucose, right? Blood glucose is the form of energy that circulates around our whole entire body all day, keeps our minds sharp, keeps us alert, keeps our bodies moving. So I wanted to talk about the stored form of this carbohydrate. So the stored form of glucose is glycogen, and it can be found in the liver and in the muscles. But keep in mind that these stores are very limited in their capacity. So overnight, you can deplete your stores while you're sleeping. If you do more than 60, 90 minutes of a high intensity workout, you can have depleted those liver and muscle stores. Once all your blood glucose and all your glycogen has been depleted, your body starts searching for other things it can break down to maintain blood sugar. And the first thing it goes for is your precious proteins. Proteins are literally found in every single cell of your body. Your muscles, your hair, your skin, your nails, your brain, all of it. So you can see why these carbs are so important, right? We don't want to be using protein as our main fuel source, right? Protein can give us energy, but that's not what it's meant to do. Protein is meant to build us up, keep that growth going, and keep us getting stronger so that we can come back for more. So why are carbs important? in your exercise programming. Before you work out, you want to eat some carbs, maybe just a few grams to kind of get some blood glucose flowing and get that started so that you have a jump start on your energy levels going into your workout. So we're not necessarily starting with our muscle and liver glycogen. We may be starting with the spaghetti that we ate about an hour ago, right? So that gets used up first, then the muscles, then the liver, and then now it's time to refuel, to build those stores back up so we can continue to have energy throughout the day. But most of the time, your body is burning fat because you're in this low, steady state. Maybe you're just chilling, you're sitting at the desk, you're just walking, and life is not that high intensity. It's important to have carbs in your body and your glycogen stores filled up during exercise because it helps you have these muscle contractions, helps your brain function. And so carbs are pretty much a critical component of what you need to eat every single day, right? If somebody tells you, oh, I'm not gonna eat carbs all week, or you shouldn't, I've lost a lot of weight, ask them, what do you think you're burning instead? And then ask them why, and see what happens. All right, guys, well, with that being said, I'm going to jump off of here, and then I'll see you in the next video.